Did you know that music can help stroke patients walk again? Or that a familiar song can bring back memories for people with dementia? And did you know that music can even reduce stress and improve mood? To talk about all this, today we have with us Sarah Johnson, a certified music therapist. Sarah, thank you for joining us. Could you start by explaining what music therapy actually is?
Sure. Music therapy is a type of clinical practice where we use music in a planned way to help people feel better, improve movement, or even bring back memories. It's not just about listening to your favorite song. A therapist designs sessions with clear goals, like reducing anxiety or improving coordination.
Interesting. So, when people talk about using music to feel better, what's the key difference between that and formal music therapy?
That's a good question. Listening to music for pleasure or relaxation can definitely calm or even uplift someone. But music therapy is more structured. For example, we might ask a patient to sing along, improvise on a simple instrument, or move to a rhythm, all in a safe, supportive environment. The therapist then watches how the person responds and adapts the activity to help them express emotions, improve their mood, or regain a sense of control.
And who can benefit from this kind of therapy?
Lots of people. We work with kids on the autism spectrum, helping them communicate and manage emotions through music. We also support older adults with dementia or Alzheimer's disease, where music can trigger memories and reduce agitation. There are programs for stroke patients, using rhythm and repetition to help relearn motor skills. And we see adults with depression, trauma, or high stress. Music therapy can help them feel less overwhelmed, more relaxed, and even hopeful again.
Could you give us a concrete example of a patient who made progress?
Absolutely. I once worked with a young woman, Mia, who had suffered a stroke and was struggling with speech and movement on her left side. In our sessions, we used drumming and simple singing exercises. Over time, Mia's rhythm improved, and she began speaking short words during or after singing. She told me she felt encouraged and more confident about her recovery. After several months, she was able to walk a short distance while keeping the beat on a drum, which was a breakthrough for her balance and coordination.
That's a powerful story. What about the emotional side? What kind of benefits do people notice?
Music can bring back emotions that people thought were lost. I've seen patients who seem completely shut down suddenly smile when they hear a familiar tune. Someone who feels angry or frustrated can beat a drum and let those feelings out in a safe way. And for many people, singing or listening to an old favorite song brings joy and comfort, especially if they're feeling lonely. In short, music helps people feel calmer, less anxious, and more connected to themselves and to others.
Are there any misconceptions about music therapy that you'd like to clear up?
Definitely. One big misconception is that any music will do the trick. In reality, I need to assess the patient's emotional state, preferences, and therapy goals. Another misconception is that music therapy is only for the musical or creative types. In fact, you don't need to be a musician at all. Anyone can take part. And even passive engagement like listening, reflecting, or tapping along can help if it's guided by a therapist.
Finally, do you think music therapy will become more mainstream in healthcare?
I think it already is in many places. There's growing scientific evidence of its benefits, especially for mental health and for people recovering from brain injuries. Hospitals, schools, and nursing homes increasingly include music therapists as part of the care team. In a world where so many people feel overwhelmed, disconnected, or emotionally numb, music therapy offers a non-invasive, human-centered way to help people reconnect, heal, and feel more grounded.
Thank you very much for your time and insights.
You're welcome. It's been a pleasure.